Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's howdy doody time. It's playtime. It's Tuesday, March the 31st, the last day of March. What a long month it has been, but yet such a short year. So, hi everybody. We are going to do a live arts and crafts show. We are going to do some painting today. We're going to do some happy mail today, and we're going to do maybe some Easter pages. That's what we've been kind of working on lately. So if you're watching this at a later time, you can speed through the boring parts to get to the fun parts, because I will be interacting with the chat room, and we'll be talking back and forth and having a good time as we stream live and talk to each other, and they'll be bossing me around, telling me what to do, and I'll be doing everything I possibly can to be as goofy as I possibly can, because that's how we like it in here. I think. I hope. So hi guys. Hi Cheryl, honey. Hi Deborah. Hi sweetie. Let me get my checklist. I got a checklist over here, girls. Uh-huh. I'm keeping track of you girls. I'm trying to keep track of you girls. Because if I'm not mistaken, I haven't seen Deborah for a little while. And I don't think I have. I haven't seen Deborah for a little while. Where you been, Deborah? Where have you been hiding? What you been doing? What you crafting on today? Boy, I'm just full of questions. Boy, you got here quick too, Cheryl. What you doing today, girlie? You got a new book today. I'm gonna show your new book off when everybody gets here. Remind me, and I'll show your new watercolor book off. I got a new hairspray can, so I stole the cap off of it. Hi, Janet. Oh, thank you, Janet. That'd be sweet. Thank you, dear. We're gonna play and have some good time. Oh, hey, really, Cheryl? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Under the covers. Well, come out and play. I just got finished talking to Nettie, our little Nettie friend. I did. Oh, you got a rainy day today, so I can see that. I can understand a gloomy day, nice rainy day to snuggle up on the couch for a while. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I like to do that too. I do. So anyway, the other day, such a long time ago, Sunday, was it Sunday? We made up these words. You all shouted them out to me. Mostly Teresa did. Well, hi, Barbara. Hi, Barbara Moore. Hi, honey. And I printed them out, so I'm going to put them in my Power Woman book. I can do that right now while we're waiting on people because I'm early. How about if I do that? And then we're going to do our happy mail a little bit, and then we'll get into our painting. We're going to paint butterflies. And my Power Woman book is right here. So I'm going to just glue these in while we're kind of hanging out together, okay? I'm sure you won't mind. Hi, Janet. Hey, Janet, I need to ask you a question. Yeah, I need Janet and Deborah, and I'm kind of waiting on Nettie to come in because I just spoke with her. You usually lurk, Barbara? Well, I'm glad you said hello. Thank you for saying hello. You just made my day, Barbara. And you just might get a little treat for speaking up, girlie. You just might. You know me. I'm always got something up my sleeve if I wear any. So I'm just going to take these little words and I'm going to cut them apart. And then I'm going to glue them down in my book. I'm going to give them a little trim job. There's a lot of words, but we got a lot of girls in here. We can do one for each girl. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do it. Some of them have to have little trim jobs. So, Janet, don't go nowhere. Are you getting ready to, are you going to go into lurking mode, Janet? Don't go nowhere. I need you. I want to ask you a question. I want to ask Barbara a question. And I want to ask Deborah Tideman a question. I do. I want to ask you all a question. Joe came in the house. Okay, thank you, Janet. I got a question to ask you. Now, where's Deborah? And there's Barbara. I see Barbara. You're not in trouble, okay? You're not in any kind of trouble whatsoever. It's all good. But I got questions for y'all, and I'm going to do it all at the same time so I won't have to repeat myself. I'm sure you understand those kind of problems. Aha. Aha. Ha 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 ha. I got something fishy up my sleeve. I'm waiting on Nettie to get in here. She'll be here in a second. I just messaged her. Nettie's been out of town, and she hasn't been in the chat room for a little while. I got something for you. Come on in. I'm trying to wheel her in the room. She's talking to me in my messenger. Luminously. Let's put that on her. Shall I put it on her shirt? How about I put it over here above her? It'll take me 10 minutes to do just one page because there's a lot of girls over here. Perceptive. I'm going to put hers on her pocketbook. Hi, Joe.
Hi, ladies.
What you been doing, Joe?
Listen.
There you go. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama Nettie. Okay, I've got to put these away so I can do what I was going to do. Since I got y'all in here, because I don't know how long Nettie can stay. But get my words over here. I think I got them all off. Um, as most of you know, and everyone in here, everybody else in here already know that I've been doing pottery all last month and most of this month. And I have I've been gifting some of my pottery to those who have not had one yet. It's for those who haven't got a cross from me yet. And here are some crosses that you get to pick from that I made up with the girls online. We all painted these together. I'm going to ask, which cross do you want? That's the question. Which cross does Deborah, Barbara, Janet, and Nettie want? Nettie, you get to pick a cross out. Janet, you get to pick a cross out. Everybody else has already got one. Okay. Nettie gets the teal one. It's my favorite. Oh. From my heart to yours, Nettie. This will be yours. Okay? Yes. This one's yours. The first one, the red one. This one. Barbara, would you like this one?
That's a nice one. I like it too.
It's red and a burgundy. It's a wine color. I love you, Nettie. I love you, girl. Nettie and I are getting ready to go through some hard times with our mamas. Yes, this will help you get through. These are blessing crosses now, okay? Now, Barbara, do are you in my on my Facebook group? Do I have your address? If not, can you message me your address, Barbara? So I'm going to put your name on this, Barbara. Okay, this one's yours. The butterfly. You want the little butterfly? Janet wants the butterfly. That's the name of our stream tonight. Butterflies are free. Okay, Janet, this is yours. So I got, who am I missing? Deborah. And this one is Nettie's. And what happened to Deborah so fast? Tideman. She skipped out on me. She skipped out too soon. She skipped out too soon. Okay. You're very, very welcome. You know, this month is my 1 year anniversary to Ustream of streaming, and it has been an a life changing series for me to be on here to do this, to be able to do this. And this will help. Yes, Janet, this will help you get through some of your these tough times. Yes, it will. And it's just been awesome that I get to share the loves that I love to do, the things that I love to do. It's just such a blessing to share them with everyone. I don't get to do them, and it's no fun by myself. I have more pleasure sharing it with others, and doing just the little silly art pages. Hi, Teresa. And it's just that's why I'm giving out the crosses, Teresa. That's kind of what I've been doing all month. And it's just been so much pleasure. It's fun. I get to utilize all my junk in my room, and I get to talk to you guys and laugh, and I love to laugh. I love to laugh and be happy. And Joe loves it when I'm happy, don't you, Joe?
Oh yes.
Joe loves it when I'm happy.
What
So
what's that thing says about the Bank of America card?
the Bank of America card.
Yeah. Don't leave home without it.
Don't leave home without it. If Mama ain't happy,
Oh
nobody's happy.
no, it's the guy stands at the door and he has it there and his daughter is going on a date and he gives it to the guy that's taking him out, the young boy that's taking him out. Says, "Here." It's just,
Oh, wow, Janet. She's here making face masks for her son because he needs them at his work. And he feel like I'm sending him out to war each day. It's not easy. New York is so bad right now.
oh, I know it.
Thank you. I thank you for sharing, Janet. It is. It's getting bigger and bigger and more serious and more serious. And we live in a little town in a little rural area, and I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing New York. It's on the news. And you know back when my mama was little, they went through the war, and they went through depression, and then there was the smallpox, and then there was the measles outbreak. This is the same kind of thing that they went through, that we're going through, and we're so much more populated. It's so much more harder. It is. It's so much more harder than now. So we need to art. We need to share with each other, and this is one way we can do it, and we're still in our homes and safe, and we can still art, and we can still try to pass the time away in a neutral, in a neutral time. This is our time. We can watch the news later tonight. It'll always be there. I watch the news on YouTube, and they stream a constant 24-hour stream all the time. So I don't have to watch the 9 o'clock news or the 10 o'clock news. I watch the YouTube news. So anyway, girls, this is just a little gift from me to you, and I'm not charging anything. I'm asking if it's a large price on the postage. I'm asking for that, but not. It's these. I think are going to go out for $3 or $4. I don't think the first ones I sent out were about $6, and the girls have been so great in refunding just the postage, and I don't want anything back but one stamp and some and whatever you can put in an envelope. A Happy Meal. That's all I want back. I don't need anything. I don't need any extra money. I'm well covered in that department. And all I'm asking for is one stamp and a thank you card back. And so oh yeah, I love you guys. Yes, you can put it up in his room to protect him. Absolutely, Janet. And they're blessed. They're blessed. They're prayed over. They're prayed over. So anyway, I do have another stack of crosses to go out in the mail, but they will not be going out into the mail until after some of our uh what's it called when you're in isolation?
After the
quarantine.
quarantine.
After the quarantine lifts a little bit, then I'll take them to the post office. So that's my plan. I've got about 10 other boxes over here to go out. And so now, with that being said, and with that being done, these are going to go over here because they get a box, and I just use those little tiny. If it fits, it ships box. I'm going to use these boxes, and then I cover them in brown paper. In my brown paper or the back of some Christmas paper, turned around backwards, and then I'm going to be putting a CD in the box so that it will be that was considered educational. So I'm going to send you some music therapy of some CDs that we're going to go into the rummage. So that way I can get a cheaper price and I'm not lying. So there you go. There you go. So yeah, everybody's starting to get more on lockdown, and unfortunately, in my house, I had to go to the doctor today, and I had to go, and it wasn't like um, it was not an elective decision. I had to go to the doctor because I bit my tongue. I had to go to the doctor because I bit my tongue. I went to my medical doctor first. She sent me to a ear, nose, and throat girl. Went to her today, and she had to stitch my tongue up. It was so bad. She had to put 3 stitches in my tongue. So you're welcome, Teresa. So I have a sore tongue, and I really probably shouldn't talk a lot. But I'm going to open up my Happy Mail next. This is from Teresa, and I know what it is. And we can do some of these too. I know. Wow, look at these. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, I love them. Thank you, Teresa. Oh, look at the M&M paper. Oh, those are so cool. These are tab things. We're going to put them in my book here, and all of our pages are going to be labeled. Those are awesome, Teresa. I love them. Thank you so much. And she doodled for me. See what she doodled? She doodled that for me. Well, my tongue hurts. It hurts. My tongue is sore because I have 3 stitches in it. Hmm? Let who out?
The dogs.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you, Teresa, for my doodle. I'll put it on my page tonight. And I'm probably going to put it on my butterfly page. Thank you, guys. Uh, it's a doodle bug. Well, we're going to paint. I was going to glue these words down. I printed all the words out, Teresa. Teresa gave me a lot of the words, and some of the girls gave me some of the words. And I typed them up, and now I'm cutting them up to put them on all of these girls here. So that's what I'm doing. They're all going to have power words. Need something. Should I put that on her belt? I'm going to put it on her belt. Got 2 girls on the front. I don't have any girls on the back. But this is going to be so cool. He's doing good. He kind of tootled me around today. Okay, Teresa, finish your dinner. Thank you, babe. A lot of these are going to go on their belts. Yeah, I had to go to the doctor, and Joe took me, and they told me, they said, now you have to come by yourself. You can't bring anybody with you. So Joe had to wait in the car, and we were up at Daytona. Well, guess where he slipped off to? I'll give you three guesses. Guess where Joe went up in Daytona? Take a guess. Nope, he didn't go to the beach. Think manly. Manly. Think of something manly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll help you. Yeah, hardware is real close. Nope, he didn't go to Speedway. Nope, he didn't go to Walmart. But he went to a hardware place. Mm-hmm. He did. He went to Harbor Freight. Can you believe it? Should have known. So, let me see here. So, anyway, I might as well put them every which way. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on this page. Yeah, he did get me something too while he was in there. I've been wanting a shelf, a storage shelf out there, an open shelf in the garage. So he bought me one. So I'll have that to play with tomorrow. So I can put my pots on a, as because I have so many stages when I do my pottery. I got I got fresh clay that's drying, and then I've got clay that I've baked or ready to be baked, and then I've got bisque after you bake it the first time, and it's ready to be painted, and then I've got painted ready to go back into the second firing. So I really need 4 shelves to put each tray on so I don't get them all mixed up and messed up. And I can see in a quick uh, moment, I can see what I need to do next. Oh, Barbara, my Facebook name is all of this. Beth's Crafting Mixed Media Room. And when you ask to join, I'll have to accept you. And I post all of the things that we work on in there, and you're allowed to post in there as well if you'd like. And yeah, Jana will get the group name for me, and we'll approve you. And you get this. It's a private group, so it's really safe for just us. It's not real big. There you go. Thank you, Janet. And Cheryl's on top. You can do it too, Cheryl. Go ahead and practice. Practice posting it. But it's a closed group and it's a small group, and we like it that way. We like it that way. We're a safe group, and we hang out with other groups that are safe too. Hi, Glenda. Oh, yes, you are, Glenda. I see your post all the time. Hey, Glenda. How are you feeling today? Glenda's been having some health issues. Should I ask her the question, girls? Should I ask Glenda? She hasn't been in here in a You haven't been in here in a well, you've been lurking, I bet. But we like to you Glenda, what's your favorite color? I'm going to ask her. Yeah, I know you are, Glenda. What's your favorite color? Is it one of these? What's your favorite color, Glenda? No, 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 Janet. You're fine. I need you tonight. I need all the help I can get tonight. What's your favorite color, honey? We work together. We like to work together. Oh, Glenda. I've got several to choose from. Can you see them? Well, there's Chrissy. Chrissy, where have you been, girl? I miss you. I miss you, Chrissy. Where you been? Hey, this is Betsy. This book isn't giving anything any this book isn't giving anything a good background to look at. The purple one, it's purple and pink, Glenda. I'm going to send this one to you, okay? This is my gift to you. Chrissy, Chrissy, I'm going to give you one too, Chrissy. Which one do you like? Oh, now wait a minute. Glenda, I have two. I have a purple, a darker purple, and then a lighter purple. Which purple were you talking about, Glenda? This one's got some blue on it. Oh, you like the darker one. Okay, Glenda, I'm going to put your name on this. This is my 1-year anniversary gift. You'll be getting it. After the quarantine. After the quarantine. Chrissy. Oh, Christy. I'm a calling you out, girl. Christy, can you pick out one of these? Which one do you like? Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Tell me, tell me. Yellow and pink. There's yellow and purple. This one? Yes, this one. Okay. Christy, I'm going to send this to you, okay? How have you been? What you been doing? Have you been dreaming? I haven't seen you. These are blessing crosses, girls. So you're going to be blessed when you get them. I'll put your name on it. Okay. Okay. Um, I already have their addresses. Thank you, Cheryl. I know who these two girls are. I know Christy and Glenda. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got them. Are you okay, Christy? I understand. Work is hard. Yes, it is. Okay, now we're power women, girls. We are powerful, and we're getting our labels on. I need one more for this little girl over here. We are powerful. And as soon as I do this, we're going to do a butterflies. We'll paint the butterflies. And I wonder where Janet is. Janet has been following along. I bet she's forgotten. She might be lurking. There you go, Barbara. Welcome to the group. We are pretty simple. Yep. The girls will say hi to you. And if you need anything or have a question, feel free to ask or message me. If you want to know anything, we're no drama llama in here. We don't have any llamas. Mm-hmm. I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put it. Give her a big name badge. This book has been so much fun, and I picked out another book over here that I'm going to alter for my next woman book. Oh, Cher wrote me a poem. I write all of Cher's poems down here. I do. I write them all down. I'm gonna have to. We're getting a lot in here. That's all right. We got more books to write in. Butterflies, butterflies. Make our hearts sing. Especially when Beth, Paints them, yes indeed. Three, 3, 1, 20. Woohoo! End of the month. Thank you, Cheryl. If I do a pocket on my butterfly page, I'll put it in there. But I wasn't planning on a pocket. Wasn't, but that don't mean nothing. We can always change our minds. This little girl here is fetching. I got a little bit of lace over here in this one. Ooh. I'm going to have to get some more lace out. You see this little lace right here? I had a little piece of leftover lace. I'm going to have to get me some more lace. Woohoo! I think we're going to run out of words. We're going to have to do more words or print them out again. I saw a quote the other day about butterflies. Throw a kiss to a butterfly and it will take it to someone you love in heaven. Oh, I love that, Christy. I might have to put that in my book tonight. I'm going to paint butterflies. That's awesome. I'm going to write it down before it scrolls off. If it scrolls off the thing, I will forget it because you know me, I will. My brain's only that long. I don't remember anything. Just not on purpose, just the way it is. Throw a kiss to a butterfly. And it will take it to someone you love in heaven. Take it, to someone you love in heaven. Okay. Thank you. My butterflies kept you awake, Glenda? Got your attention? Wow. I'm gonna put unknown author because we don't know the author right at this moment, but I'm going to put it on our book tonight. Great. Well, maybe I need to quit dilly-dallying around and go straight into it. It's 7:10. We can finish this up after a while if we have time. I got one page done. Okay. I've already gessoed. I'm going to put this on our page 2 tonight. I've already gessoed some pages, so we're ready to go. And here's our book. And in this book, she talks about having a template. So I printed out 3 butterflies in 3 different sizes on this one piece of paper. And this is about the size of our paper here. Just, it fits right inside nicely. So these were the same butterflies, and I just put them on here 3 times, shrunk it 3 times, and shrunk it, and made it smaller. And the book that I'm painting from, thank you, Cheryl, is called The Painting Party by Anna Bartlett. And in the book, the front of the book, which was gifted to me from Norma, and she's been very busy, but she peeks in on the other videos. So we've got all of these pictures to paint together if you want to paint them. So each week I've been posting the picture in advance. So if you want to sketch it or have a sneak peek of what we're going to be doing tonight, this was posted the other day. So, and in her book, she made these little templates where she laid them down, and then she did some highlighting on the back around the butterfly on the paper, and then she painted within the butterfly. And it's just a particular technique that she used on this picture. And she shares the directions in each step, and each step is about 12 different steps till the end. So it goes from the beginning to highlighting to all the way to detailing. And the steps are easy, and she likes to do layers. This girl likes to do layers. So tonight we're going to paint our background all one color, and she paints hers black, and you can do whatever you want to do. And I'm choosing I'm going to paint it black, but I'm also going to go ahead and paint my background color, which is a dusty blue, gray in the background. And I want to make mine a little bit more like a sky instead of a darker background. I'm going to make mine a little bit lighter. So when you paint the black, and then when you paint this blue on top, you do it lightly so that some of the black shows through, and that's the accent of her technique. And then, of course, she puts swirls on. And she's got a little bit of yellow up here and a little bit of dark pink down here, highlighting. Kind of represents the sun and the distance, maybe, and the pink down here. So I'm going to do that too after I do my blue, uh, my black, and then my blue. So the first thing I'm going to do is paint my background black. And I also need to cut out my butterfly templates because I am going to use these. And I ran out of ink, so you can't see them. But I did change the ink cartridge after I printed this. That's okay. It'll work. It's a butterfly. I'm going to be painting on it anyway, so, I ran out of ink and it came out of gray. But this way I didn't really waste any ink because they are going to be templates. I should Google her. Okay. That'll be fine, Glenda. Wait till it comes to you first because I don't know how much it'll be. Because it may be real inexpensive. And that's my goal. Because I'm trying to be frugal. And I don't need anything. And Glenda, you have given me gifts. Glenda sent me Happy Mail when I first started streaming. I'll never forget. She gave me this pencil bag, and I use it to play use my prompt sticks in it. And if I'm not mistaken, it is right in the drawer right beside me as we speak. Isn't it funny how I can remember certain little things? Other things I can't remember. I guess I sort of have a little bit of my dad in me and a little bit of my mom. Because you know what my grandma always said about my dad? You all remember. He couldn't remember anything. He had selective memory. He had selective memory. So who are we Googling? Teresa, I I thought, well, somebody, I'm not sure now who we're Googling. I guess I'm not sure if she's Google the book, maybe. Yeah, you can Google this book if you were interested. But anyway, I'm posting the pictures that we're painting every week, and I've done several pictures already. And I can show you those in a second here. I'm almost done with this one. So let's see here. We've already done we've done the cat. This came out of the book. The peacock came out of the book. The princess came out of the book. The cow came out of the book. The parrot came out. The parrot came. The parrot came out of the book, and the owl came out of the book. So we've done quite a few. Yep, yep. So we've had a lot of fun. This one is my favorite for some reason. She just looks so perky. And now we're going to do the butterflies. So and there's no, when you do an art page, there's no right or wrong. It's whatever you want to do. And if you want to change something out a little bit, that's okay. We can change things because we can. So I got one butterfly. See if I can cut out another one. And usually, one of the other girls comes in. Let me see if I can't find her. Janet, I'm on. Come on. Come on. I'm on. There you go, Janet. Thank you. Yeah, the parakeet was not a lesson. The parakeet just happened to be an extra picture in the book when they were doing talking about the introduction of the book. So this was a bonus picture, but there was no directions like stages like she did with the other pictures. So I printed this just by looking at it. The parakeet. So that's how I said, well, we might as well paint it too. So anyway, we're painting this one tonight. Yeah, there wasn't a lesson plan on it. So that one is cold turkey. You got to figure out how to do it on your own. And I just painted what I looked. I looked at it and I painted it. That's all I did. No muss, no fuss. Freelanced it. And she might have more books. She might have that in another book or something like that. And she might have it on the internet. I'm sure she's been doing this for a long, long time. And I'm sure she has painted a lot of pictures, not just the ones in this book. She does it for a living. So I'm sure of it. Okay, did that. So there's the second one. And here's the third one. It's a little bit smaller. I'm concentrating on this last little curve because it went off the page and I sort of have to make it up. So I'm sorry. I was just in my little zone right there. I'll do it this way and then I'll make up the rest. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. That'll work. This'll work. Okay. So, okay. And now, if you want to change the color scheme to your butterfly, you may. It doesn't have to be uh, the same as the book. That's why I did two cats. The cats were black and pink, and I went ahead and painted them both for fun. So here's my butterflies, and they're going to go on my page, and I think they kind of go off. This one kind of goes off, so that's okay. Okay. Um. So. Um. So. It's okay if if one goes off the page. You know, part of the butterfly, in our picture. So I'm going to start off with um, a black because she did a black. And my black is thicker than molasses. Now, you know how thick molasses are, how thick molasses can be. So I got to put just a little bit of water in this thing. It is so thick, it's dehydrated. And this is just regular craft paint. Uh, and a lot of my paints are old and aged, and I don't mind. I still use them. I don't mind at all if they get real thick and watery. So whenever I put water in my paint, sometimes when you squirt your paint out, it all of a sudden it comes out real fast because it's watery. So I give myself a heads up by putting a W on the cap. So when I open it, I won't be shocked that it's watery. Just a tip. That's your tip for the day. Okay, I've got a brush. And we'll put a little bit of paint down. And it is watery. So I will spread it around a little bit on my page. And I do have a page protector that I dearly love that my good friend Teresa gave me. This little booger, I thought, I don't need that. Oh, let me tell you, I love it. And I usually fold it up and put it right back in the book where I found it, where I keep it. But I was using it for something else. So it's got a metal base to it somehow, so it's heat resistant from the heat gun, so it won't melt. But I've never held the heat gun directly on it either, so don't know if I want to do that. But anyway, it's washable and you can wipe it off. And when it gets, and I haven't wiped it off yet, but I think a baby wipe will take everything off. But I'm so there is my background, and it is streaky, and it's okay because I am going to be putting another collar down. So that doesn't bother me at all either. And I am going to dry it. Oh, it's got a copper base. Okay, so it'll go in the oven. Woohoo! But I'm not going to put it in the oven. Good to know. Thank you, Teresa. Okay, Cheryl, while we're drying, I can show it to you now. Cheryl bought a new book. Oh, Cheryl, I'm sorry. Yeah, Cheryl. That's what I'm talking about. Cheryl. Our very own Cheryl bought a new book, and it came in today. I guess you put it on my Facebook page. Let's see if I can find it. Well, I can't find it, Cheryl. Where is it? It's on this and that, I bet. It's not in Kidsville. I have several groups I watch. Can you send it to me and I'll show it? Send it to me in the messengers. I don't have it there. Okay. Now she does a technique where she actually uses her templates now, and I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to go off on my own and paint my background. And I am going to use Cloudless, which is a kind of a sky color. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm sorry. It's hard to multitask tonight. And I'm going to paint a light coat of this onto my black. I dried it pretty good. It seems to be dried. And you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a little clear coat of gesso because my black will it will soak up into the blue and give it a dark shade. Thank you, Cheryl. I got it. And this will sort of seal the black. I want the color to show through, but I don't want it to bleed. If that makes any sense. This is a clear gesso. And it will dry clear. So it'll kind of seal in the black paint, because this is not a permanent paint. It's an inexpensive craft paint, and it will bleed through the blue. It's got a lot of blue in it. So this way, when I put the blue on top, I'll get the black streaks without bleeding. And I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but if you've ever tried it once, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I just want to seal the black. And I want the black, but I don't want it to change the blue color. I don't want it to make the blue change. Now, Cheryl got a new coloring book, watercolor book today, and it's the Easy Way 30-minute projects. And it is by Sarah Berenson. Berenson. And it looks very inviting. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. Let me try this again. Oh, yeah. Now, yeah. Yeah, it still comes off. So it's still under there. That black is still under there. It still comes off a little bit. But I think it'll be better when I put this on. And I'm going to try to do this butterfly, and I think I'm going to get off early tonight to give my tongue a break. I think it's getting sore because I'm talking. It rubs against my teeth, and I just feel like I need to give it a rest. And I'm sure that you guys will understand, because I'd rather do this. So maybe I just won't talk as much tonight. Yeah, that's it. So you see the black coming through the paint? So I'm going to dry this again and see what we can do next. Okay. My tongue is really sore. And I'm thinking, now that I'm looking at this, I'm thinking on putting another shade on top of it And I got just a little bit of this left over. It doesn't even shake. There's not enough in the back. Thank you, Janet. I have a tongue injury. A tongue injury. I bit my tongue and I had to have stitches put in. Have you ever heard of such a silly thing before in your life? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I bit my tongue and I had to go to the doctor. Hi, Mary. I did. She put 3 stitches in it. I bit it hard. It was an accident. I was eating something really good. So I'm going to put some of this on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Ouch. Right. Mmm. Ah, this is going to look good. I feel like a stencil too. I'm getting a stencil out. Oh, she puts swirls. I'm going to do a stencil instead. I don't know. Walmart. It's from Walmart. I can collage with the cards. We can make a game out of it. I'll collage with the cards. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna do the stencil. I'm gonna do these, and I'm gonna do I think I'm going to use purple. This is a navy. Oh, good, Teresa. Homemade tickets. This is called Old English Navy. And I swear it looks purpley. But that's okay. And I'm going to get a sponge. And I'm going to dip my sponge in my paint. And I'm going to kind of go around the outside of my butterfly a little bit. I'm pouncing on the back of the stencil and kind of making a layer, just sort of a layer on the outside of the butterfly. Not a whole lot. And it'll give it a little highlighting. So when I draw it later, you'll see what I mean. It just sort of lets you know it's there. And this is kind of a half of a butterfly up here. So look at what I got underneath now. You can see my outline. And I used part of this sponge. I'm just going to cut this off. And I can use the sponge again for another project. The paint will make it get hard, but I can re-wet the sponge and use it again. I do that all the time. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, I've got my background. Oh, there's Abby. Just a minute. That's what she did in the book. She was waiting on me to open the door. Here, the girls are both here. And in the book, she has this little stencil that she used. She laid them down and she did the same thing around hers in the book. Paint over stencil edges. Then I'm going to fill in the edges. Now the only thing I did differently is I went ahead and colored my black where she colors it over here in step 4. And I just went ahead and colored my black in advance with the background because I wanted it that way. I still got to put my yellow and my burgundy down here, and I will do that. But I can go ahead and color in my butterfly. There's a pink, yellow, and a purple. So these are I used the back side of my stencil, and I still have, when I make my butterfly designs, I have this to go by. So we'll get the pink out. And yeah, I can do this pink. And I'm going to paint the inside of my butterfly. And it probably won't take a lot of paint. I'm just going to put the paint right on the paper. So I can fiddle with the edges if I wanted to, or leave them a little jagged. It won't matter because I got that stencil line to really help me with it. So I can sort of play with it. makes it easy. No muss, no fuss. This is where the body is. My butterfly is a different shape than hers because I didn't use the same stencil as hers, okay? So my butterfly is a little bit different shape. But I could put uh, these little tips on the wings on. I kind of like them. Little points. And I'm going to add a little bit of white to my butterfly while the wet paint is wet. And give it some highlights. So I'm just going to take the white. Yes, it is. This is the painting party book. And I'm just going to put a little drop of white there and white there. And she's got a little bit of the highlights on her butterfly. And I'm doing it while the paint is wet. So it will pick up the pink and give it some natural lighting. Not too shabby. I like it. A little bit darker in the middle and lighter on the edges. That's all right. Highlighting, like the light is catching it. It's blending. I love to blend. Let me show you in the book here. This is the book. And here's the author's name. And we're doing the butterfly, which is the first painting on page 24. And so it's 12 steps. The first step is to paint your background black. Do this, outline the stencils, take the stencils off, and then you paint in the stenciling marks. And I'm painting the stencil now, inside the stencil. So I'm going to do the pink and the yellow and the blue, and then I'm going to put a little bit of yellow up here to represent the sun, and she's got a little bit of purple highlight down in here for some other reason, and I'm going to do that too. Pulls together. And I'm just going to put one little drop of yellow up there to represent that. I'm going to use the yellow next for this one too. So it kind of pulls the pink down here and the yellow up there, I think. I might as well put some purple down in this corner and even it all up. So I got a little yellow there, and I'm going to, when I do the purple, I'll put the purple down here. It's sort of, I don't know, it's kind of an artsy thing. No, I haven't heard anything about Barb yet. Barb Filion had to take her daddy to the ER. So I'm just going to put a little bit of yellow paint in here and paint this little butterfly now. And you can see I'm not being perfect or anything. It's just sketchy the way I'm putting it on, putting it in here. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to make it a certain way. I'm just inside that little stencil, and the stencil highlights it for you. So I'm going to try to make a little bit of a point here, down here. Goes off the page for that one. Just make it feathery looking. Fluttering. This butterfly is fluttering. And there's more steps as you go over here. I'm going to put black and trace it again. So hang on. There's more. Okay, here's the yellow one. Hi, Nancy. We're painting butterflies. Well, I got some purple over here, and I think I'm going to just put some white in it and utilize this same shade of purple, and it'll probably pull it together because it's the purple stencil. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of this purple and mix it up in this white and make a new purple. It'll be the same color scheme, same shade scale, because it's the same purple. Ta-da! You know how I love to blend. So now I'm going to paint in this little guy up here, and he's only a half because he's flying off the page. I love it. Now, I might have to do a little bit of highlighting on this guy, but that's okay. We'll work with it. He blends in a lot with this blue because I chose a lighter blue than what she had, but I think I can work with it. I think we can work with it. Hi, Mitzi. Mitzi. Mitzi, Mitzi, Mitzi. I got to talk to you, girl. Don't go nowhere. Mitzi. Did you get to pick out a cross? I'm waiting for that to dry. Mitzi, did you get to pick out a cross? Uh-huh. Who, me? Who, me? Yeah, you, girlie. I've got a couple of crosses left. I need for you to pick one out. There's yellow and purple, which is pretty cool. And this is pink and purple, which is pretty cool. And then this one's got purple, green, and yellow. And it's pretty springy. Yeah. Let's see, do I have another one? Nope. They've already been picked out. I have to catch you when I get you. The purple one, the pink and purple, or the yellow and the pink and purple. Okay. Okay, sweetie. This one. Okay. This one's yours. This one's yours. One moment, please. Yep. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, now I'm going back to this. And I'm going to get the dryer out for a moment. Every time I shut the drawer or shut a cabinet door and it goes pound, the dog barks. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Cheryl. Me too. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. It'll pass. I have a sore tongue, so I'm not talking too much. Okay, come here. Quit that. Quit that, I say. Let me get the heat gun out. Now she's going back over top of her stenciling. I don't know if I can do that or not. And paint around the edge. She's putting this back on. It's this way. Let me dry it first. Now, you can do this free-handedly if you want, but I'm going to lay my stencil back down on top. And as you can see, she outlined the butterfly with the stencil over top of it. And it's okay that there's some of the pink or the color of the butterfly comes out on the other side of the black line. You see it? You can see it's not quite exact, and it's okay. It looks good that there's some color on the other side of the black. So what I think I'm going to do is I got a little bit of my stencils left over, so I'm going to try to, I can do it and then I can flip it over. So I can manage. So I'm going to just lay these down a little bit. I'm going to get my real good liner brush like this one and get into my black. And since I didn't use black, I used that purple. So I'm going to get my purple back and do it in purple, keep it in my color scheme. And I don't know if I want this brush or another brush. Let's try this one. So I'm going to outline my butterfly on the inside of this stencil. I might have to move it around a little bit to get it to fit, but I can do it. And I'm using this real dark, it's a royal blue, navy blue, but it looks purpley to me. But that's the color that I used when I did the stenciling. And it's going to be cute. It's a different technique than I've used before, and it's fun. It's a fun way to do it. It'll work. So it just goes to show you no matter what you create, how you do it, it's all good. It's all good. Now this stencil is going to go flip over to the other side, and see I added these little points, so I can go ahead and add it now. And I can take and cover that little piece right there up with pink paint. And I might be able to do it by hand. See how creative I am tonight. We'll see. There's no right or wrong. That wasn't so hard, was it? I picked a pretty simple butterfly. I like it, guys. Now I'm going to get my other stencils and see what I have here. Since I didn't really save all of them, but I think that's what this one is. No, that's the other side of this. That one's no good. So I'm going to have to. I didn't really save them, my pieces. So I think I'm just going to have to wing it and do it by hand and just show you how you can do it by hand. She lays her stencil back on top, the negative part. And I'm going to freehand mine because you know why. You know why. You know why we can. They're not quite exact, but they're good enough. You can tell they're butterflies. Well, you can make a stencil, but I think you can do it. You can make a butterfly. Now I'm going to do the yellow one. And again, this is the same color I used to stencil around with the sponge. I used a real dark navy, but it almost looks purpley. And it's pretty. Just make some little curvies in the butterfly as she or he's flying around. And then make a little body. And I'm probably going to go over this body with a little bit of black and then do the antennas. The antlers, butterflies don't have antlers. Okay, let me look in the book. Now, also in the book, they start coloring in the designs of the butterflies. And she starts off with like a stained glass, very simple lines. And then she colors them in and makes some of the lines, um, the back part of the lines she colors in. So there's this picture, And then see how she colors the back of the frame. She colors the back of the frame of the butterfly in after she makes a simple design. Simple and then colored in. Can you all tell the difference? Their feet, their antennas, or something like that. So I am going to use the same. Maybe I'll switch to black now that I can. I don't know what kind of butterflies they are, but we're making them. So I'm just going to do some simple highlighting. I'm going to put a little teardrop inside. Like a teardrop. And then a couple of lines. Bad dogs. Abby! Something like that. Come here, Abby. And then these are turned into little petals. She makes little petals in here and rounds the corners up and then colors in above the petal part. She colors it in. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but that makes what make the butterfly. I'm taking the stencil. It looks like a stained glass window, like this, and then I take each of the window panes and I make a little petal heart, like the teardrop, and curve the edges so that there's no squares. They're all curvy, rounded, and then you go in the background and paint that in, and that's the highlight of the butterfly. I hope I'm explaining that right. And it looks more like a butterfly. Can you see the difference? There's no no sharp corners, so to speak. Okay. And we can always, um, I've got some real pretty glitter nail polish. And when this dries, we could put some glitter, this clear glitter nail polish on it. It's translucent, and it'll make them iridescent. Yeah, I think we should do that too. So let me just get this guy shaken up a little bit. We're going rogue. We're going rogue. I'm going to go ahead and paint the inside of this one now. Put 4 teardrops in it. And then we do the stained glass part. And then I go in and I make it curvy so the outline is blackened. Okay, I'm concentrating. But it looks good. It's looking good. Get on a roll here. Cool beans. That is looking much better. I think I did better. I think I need to go back to this one and do a few more touches. I think I missed a couple. And it really makes a difference when you got the right curves. Mm-hmm. It does. It makes a difference. Oh yeah. And then she has a couple of dots, solid dots in her uh, butterflies. Okay. For some reason, I don't even see this one over here. I don't know what I've done. That's all right. I'll just try to match it. I'll just try to match it. Well, great. Okay, good, good, good. So now you're all getting the hang of it. You just sort of play around till you find what you like. There's no right or wrong. And I think I like the idea of the nail polish on it when I get done. I like that a lot. I'm liking that because it's different. I have to put me in it, right? And you might think it's something to do too. I do have real glitter, but I like this nail polish. It works out pretty cool too. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do on that. Um, I'm going to try the antennas. I thought I had the black out, but this is that English navy again. I thought it was blue looking. I meant to get the black, but I grabbed the wrong bottle. But we'll make do. I can still go over it with black. Okay, how you doing? Bye, Joan. Hi, Colleen. Hi, honey. So anyway, these are my butterflies, and on the page, she's got some white swirls going on, and so I'm going to add some highlights to this corner to match that corner because I got yellow down up here and pink down here, so I'm going to match this one up too. And all I did was use my paintbrush, stipple that on there, and then pat it off. So you can barely see that highlights, but it's there. And the next thing I'm going to do is the white swirls on the background. And they are not real pronounced, the swirls. They're kind of like a dry brush. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And I might not put in as many as she does. My pages might not be as big as hers. She has a canvas, and we just have an art book. That one's perfect. It's best to be straight up and down with your brush on this. It works better for me. One more in the corner, and I think will be enough. One more right here. I think it's enough. Okay. And I am going to get my black out, and I'm going to go over a little bit of the body just in the black. I just feel like it needs to be a little bit, the body needs to be a little bit more heavier. Well, Teresa, I don't have any experience except for what I do on hair. I've never had an art class in my life. Just painting what I see. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm just doing what I want to do, what I feel like doing. And that's the whole fun part about painting along. You may want to do a little something different, and that's quite okay. So I got this dark navy blue underneath this black. So I don't have to be so exact with the black. I can just highlight the tops of it. It doesn't have to be exactly to the edge. It's blending, it's blending. Gives it some texture. Raises, I'm leaving it bubbly and lumpy and on top. Can you tell I got the black on there? I think you can. And I got these little dots going on in the, I'm gonna put them a little bit black. Can you tell? I'm just highlighting with the black. Just highlighting. That's it. Okay. That's on step 8. And I've already got my antlers put in. Now she highlights again in white. With white. So we'll do that in a minute. I'm going to let this dry real good. I'm still going to use my nail polish. So I've already got this much done. I got my swirls. And I've highlighted the black. I started with navy first. And I think I'm caught about that. I did all the shadows in the butterfly. Continue adding details to the wings. Now she's got some yellow and red and orange and red to the butterflies. See the little highlights to the butterflies? So I'm going to do that next. But I'm going to dry this first. Okay, Teresa. I'm going to put this on last. I got it from the Dollar Tree. It's called Pure Ice. Well, thank you, Joyce. I'm not finished yet. Okay, got a note from Barb. Y'all want to hear what Barb has to say? She says, "Hi, everyone. We are home now. The doctor says a lot of arthritis that he has at 92. Maybe he shouldn't be using a chainsaw. Rest and some pain meds for a while." Oh, Barb. I'm going to put "We love you." Oh, Barb. So he's okay. She's okay. I'm not ready for this yet. So I'm going to get a little bit of yellow. And I'm going to use I've got an orangey yellow. I think I'm going to try using this one. It's real orangey yellow. And then she's got a little bit of red. And I got a little bit of red. It's hard to keep a good man down, Cheryl. Mm-hmm. It's hard to keep a good man down. Okay, now I'm going to get some highlights in this characters. Let's see here. We'll do yellow first. And she just has a little bit of a yellow streak here. And one here. Kind of like that. I think she went this direction though. And a little bit of around this. And you can pretty much do whatever you want with your highlights. And I'm going to add some more yellow here. On this guy, it's a darker yellow. And I'm going to dip. I dipped it in the white. I'm going to do some little fluffies here. I'm making it up as I go. Because this yellow is a orangey yellow, and it's on top of this yellow, lighter yellow. And I think it needs a little bit of sprucing up. That's what we're doing. We're sprucing it up. And I'm kind of leaving it thick at times when I do my little sprigs. I'm leaving the paint thick, and it will dry with texture. Yep, that's what I want. So I added just some more yellow to this butterfly down here in between the spots. And I'm going to put a little bit more yellow up here in here. Just some highlights. And then I'm going to go into the red. Yeah, they have a wood burning fireplace or stove in Barb's house. They still use wood. Now the red, I just sort of did it on top of the black line, black blue lines, and it feathers out off of it. Just a few here and there. Okay, I'm gonna get the hair dryer out now. And now the white, she really does a lot of detailing with the white. She goes over her swirls, some of her swirls. She adds dragonflies, and she puts a lot of dots and dashes on the butterfly in white. So the white detailing was really going to make it pop. Who was it that said they wanted to do a butterfly journal? It was somebody in my chat room talking about doing a butterfly journal. Was it one of you guys? It was Joy. Well, I think we should do a butterfly journal for you, Joycey. Joyce, do you need Cheryl? Do you need a picture of this? Okay, now I'm going to do the white now with detailing, and she really details uh, the whole butterfly with a little brush and a little bit of a color here. Let's see what I can do as far as highlighting. But she goes over everything. She kind of does a little bit here and there, and I'm just going to use a dip my brush, like one time to do the whole one side, and really drag it out. Uh, my brush is really dry, my paint is thick, and she really gives it these little highlights a good run for their money here. She makes designs on the little bugs, on their heads, gives them little eyeballs, goes over the head, the antennas. She decorates them up, buddy, big time. And not a whole lot of paint in doing this. Just a little bit of a doodle, basically. Okay, Christy, we're going to do a butterfly book journal. And if you all hang with me tonight, I might be able to find something here we can start in. I could use a golden book, and that way it wouldn't be real big, but it'd be a nice little size. Let's see now. Let's get this one done here. We're finishing up this one quite nicely. I'm just making some little dotsies up just as I go. As I go. That's all I'm doing. Doing little designs. Some I got off of her, and some I did off myself. Little butterflies. Okay, I think that's it on the highlighting that I need. I've got some. I think I'm gonna get my dragonfly. I got a stamp, a dragonfly stamp like this, and Teresa doodled that one. But I've got a stamp that I think I'm going to use instead of trying to draw it. And this is the 12th picture, so this is the finished touch. I'm going to put mine in with black ink instead of in white. Okay, Janet. Bye, honey. Thanks for coming in. But I have this little dragonfly, and I think I'm going to do it in real black ink. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I did that. And now I'm going to get the heat gun back out. Sometimes you have to dry from the back. Your paper gets moist. Well, I think I like my page, guys. I'm going to like it a little bit better as soon as I get this nail polish on there. This is going to be icing because it's supposed to be pure ice. Let's see if you can see it. It didn't show up on this bottle, but it's on this one. Pure ice. Now, if you don't have the nail polish, you can use the glitter pens, glitter glue. You can even use regular glitter. All you have to do is dry it real good and put just a little bit of Elmer's glue with the light paintbrush. maybe a fan brush or something, and then sprinkle your other glitter on, your dry glitter, and then tap it off in the garbage can. I know, I will. This stuff smells really good. The smell is strong, yeah. So I'm just going to just do streaks. I'm not going to really paint the whole thing, but I'm just going to do streaks over my wings. Whoo, it stinks. So it'll be hit and miss on some of the glitter parts. And the background of this is a real it's it really in I think it's in clear like nail hardener or something, and the glitter's in a clear nail polish. Can you see it? Let me turn my fan on. So I'm just kind of slathering it on lightly. I'm gonna turn my fan on. Woo, baby. Woo, baby. Can you tell? Oh, I got another fan. Let me turn it on. You are got. I got to show you this one. Oh my gosh. Joe bought me this for Christmas. He bought me this for Christmas. It's a battery operated fan, and I got it up underneath the cabinet with the clip. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's a little gooseneck lamp. He probably got it at Harbor Freight, if I had to guess. Thank you, Joe. Everybody say thank you, Joe, for my fan. He's so good to me, guys. He is so good. I don't know how I lucked out. But I'm not trading him in for nothing. Phew. Phew, Mopsy. Can you see it? Can you see it? Now I'm going to do something totally rogue. I'm going to turn my fan off. Now I've got these little tiny uh, salt shakers with different colors of glitter in them, and this glitter here is real old because I don't think they make this kind of glitter anymore. and it's green and gold. So I'm going to put my nail polish on here, and then I'm going to sprinkle this out. Yep, it comes out. It's real fine. It's real fine, like finer than salt. But I'm going to put this on too because it's going to stick to this nail polish. So I'm going to do this half and sprinkle some so it doesn't dry on me. It won't dry that fast, but slither some of this on there. But I'm going to add some more green glitter to it. Oh, it's so much more funner with glitter. Can you tell? Oh my gosh, I can tell, girls. This is awesome. This is awesome. Let me see if I can get it up to you to see it. Just a moment, please. Clear my paper. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. With the glitter and without the glitter. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at that. Look at the pink one. I'm going to have to get some more glitter on it. Yeah, the glitter's coming out. I've got glitter up here just dying to be used. It's just dying. It's sitting up here all lonesome, and I've even got a little bit of purple. Look at this purple glitter. Purple. What's going on that one? Okay, guys. Beth is in the house. Beth is in the house. Let me finish the green one now.
Yes, he's in the house.
Oh my gosh, Joe, you're not going to believe this.
Oh, somebody's doing fingernail polish.
He smells it, guys. He smells it.
Oh my gosh, she's doing fingernail polish.
We're getting high in here.
I can tell her.
High on life.
Oh lordy, man, that's a acrylic buzz. What? Uh,
As soon as I get off here. So anyway, yeah, I'm putting the pure ice glitter on, and then I'm sprinkling it with glitter.
Abby, I thought she was doing your toenails.
No, Abby and I don't go for that primping stuff.
How you know? Abby might.
No, she don't. You don't see any nail polish on her. She don't go for that. So now I'm going to redo the pink one now, okay? Yeah, we are the glitter queens tonight, girls.
Are they doing theirs in the same?
They're watching me. They're watching and learning. They're watching.
Oh my gosh.
I'm teaching them all of the tricks of the trade here. Yeah, buddy. And I got to use your little fan that you got me that you had hanging up over there. It's perfect, so that I don't inhale all of these fumes.
You're taking it to the next octagon. It's starting to a little lightning out, and
Is
it's
it really?
trying to rain as
Really?
hard as it can, but it's just trying.
What's the temperature in the pool?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't. Might be a little chilly. I don't know.
Oh, I just thought you might have looked.
No, not yet. Man.
I'm slithering it on,
Well, I want to know
girls.
how many times have you sneezed since you've been playing with that? No,
I haven't sneezed at all, have I? Or coughed, very little.
I can't figure it out, girls.
I think my doctor told me to do Flonase. She says, "Yeah, you need to do Flonase, and you only use it once a day when you use it." Well, I haven't sneezed anytime since.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just pepper this on, salt and pepper it, and
Wow,
then I'll just take this and tap it over the garbage can. Oh, this is great, guys. And I'm not going to turn that fan on yet because
There she goes.
that is from the nail polish though. Because I don't want to blow glitter in my face. No, we don't want that. So let me get this last one done. Now I'm going to do the purple.
And I'm in charge of the props, the light props and stuff. So, does that give you any better view of what she's doing? See how pretty it is?
Oh my gosh, Joe. I feel like we're in the roller skating.
That might be too much. There you go.
That's
just enough.
We're roller skating.
That right there is just enough.
I'm going to bounce it off into the garbage can. I need some help. Can you hold that white part? Yes.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't let go.
I got it. Okay.
Hang on. The rest of it's going to stick to the nail polish.
Oh my gosh.
Can you all see that? Oh my gosh. Oh man. I'm going to have to put a video up.
That's pretty.
Of this moving. Now, what was that other little poem? Did I write it down? I did. Throw a kiss to a butterfly, and it will take it to someone you love in heaven. Right here. It's where it's going.
Look at them.
Isn't that awesome?
Look at them lighting up. Watch.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Way to go, Joe.
Yeah.
He's trying to get it to sparkle. Oh, you're doing a great job with the yellow. Yeah.
Raining.
It's raining. Woohoo.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. That doesn't mean that our eyes will be red in the morning.
He's making it up.
When you wake up.
All right. Let me find my felt tip pen. The juicy one. And who was it that gave me this poem earlier today? Somebody said it. I'll have to go back. Somebody found this poem and shared it with me tonight. Who was it?
Some sweetie.
One of these girls.
Some sweetie. Yeah.
Which one of you was it? Thank you so much. Throw a kiss to a butterfly. Was it Christy? Oh, I'm so glad. I haven't seen her in a month of Sundays. Throw a kiss.
Come on, girls, let's go outside. It's raining. Let's see how it sounds and how it smells. See how pretty fresh it smells, right?
And I'm never going to stop the rain by complaining because I'm free. Nothing worries me. I know that song. So, this turned into a kind of a, it was all right, but to a 10. This jumped it up to a 10. Hi, Suzanne. I hadn't seen you yet. I've been busy. Well, this poem was uh was found on the internet, but we don't know who wrote it. Oh, a poem to a above. Okay, Cheryl. Another poem. Okay, I'm looking. Well, we're doing butterflies. Sparkle, dazzle, twinkle, glee. Beth is covered in glitter. Covering the butterflies, wee. She is the glitter queen. Uh, Thank you, Cheryl. I will put it down. I'm gonna put Chrissy's name on this one because she donated it to me. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. That's cute. Twinkie Glee. Ah, wee. Thank you, Cheryl. I got it written down. Woohoo! Thank you. Oh my heavens. She is. I've got all of her poems written down. I might have to put that over here on this side. What time is it? It's just 9 o'clock. We're going rogue again. Project number 2. Oh, you guys won't care if I do it. You won't mind. You won't mind. Oh my heavens. I'm having so much fun. You guys just don't know how much fun I'm having. Now, I'm going to go with some of these accent colors over here. Let's see if I can get it in the screen. I got most of it in the screen without getting other parts. Okay, now let's see here. Yeah, we got to put a tab on it. We got a purple tab. Just perfect for the butterflies. Thank you, girls. Thank you so much for being here and for hanging out with me. This is just more fun. This is what makes life worthwhile. I get to get up in the morning and come in here and look at this again. Woo-hoo! I'm happy. I'm happy. Telling you. I'm telling you. So let's go with I guess we can go with pink. Pink and white. And then I can write Cheryl's I think so. Everybody that is anybody is in here. We're full tonight. Woohoo! I'm going to do this in this pink and I'm going to mix it with white and like a swirl. And then I'm going to use the black, dry it, and then I'll use the black Sharpie to write Cheryl's poem over here. Woohoo! Cheryl, you're famous. I've already gessoed this page. All right. Doesn't take much to entertain me. Just a little glitter is all. Just a little glitter. Hmm. I was a happy baby. My mother said I was a happy child. She said she would put me in my playpen in the corner in the kitchen and she would forget about me because I was so good. She did. She said I was a good baby. Oh, you guys, I do have the book on England, but I didn't see Janet tonight. She must have had something come up, or she would have been here. And she might be here in the background or something. But she's probably asleep by now. So, anyway, as soon as Janet Nash gets in the room, and Janet's from England, we'll go over the England book. I've got the scrapbook. I don't know where I said that, but I've got it. Oh, it's right behind me. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little bit of white to this pink and kind of tone it down just a little bit so I can do a little bit of a, oopsie, a little bit of a dark writing in the middle. I'll just do it in swirls. Perfect. Give it a little dry. I'm still going rogue. I don't know what it is, but I am in the mode. I am in the creative mode. I am creating. Have you all ever written in a spiral before? I have, and it's fun. So I'm going to write her poem in the middle, starting in the middle, and I'm going to turn the page as I write and continue to write it in a spiral. I've done it before, but it's been a while. You're all going to love it. You're going to love it. I promise. Okay. Well, she got 3 stitches. Yeah, I did. I got 3 stitches in my tongue. I don't remember what I was eating. It happened over a month ago. A month. And it wouldn't heal up. I think I was eating a hamburger. It was good. I was so hungry. I tried to bite a piece of my tongue. No, I've bitten my tongue before, but never like this. It was never like this before. I pinky promise, Suzanne. I pinky promise. This is so cute, stinking cute. the side of your mouth. I did the side of my tongue. I punctured it so deep. It didn't go all the way through, but she told me it was extremely deep. It was like a puncture wound. And it was so deep, it created a bubble on top, and the top of the tongue skin over the hole died, and it was white like a blister, but the hole was still there. It wasn't filling up with fluid or anything, but the top of the blister died, and the bottom part was so deep it wouldn't heal because it's in my mouth. So she had to give me some stitches. Yeah, I've bitten before, but I've never bitten this deep before. You bite, sort of bite the inside of your mouth all the time, and you nibble on it. I get that. I've used to do that before too. So now I've got my black marker. I hope it's a juicy one, but I have a backup if I need one. And I'm going to get my poem out that Cheryl did. Sparkle, dazzle, Twinkie de glee. Oh, your cat scratched you big enough to get 10 stitches in your, oh my gosh, on your lip? Yeah, I got my stitches today, and you guys aren't going to believe this. I did. I got it all fixed up, and my tongue's really sore, but I've been sitting here all evening, and I kept feeling something like a piece of thread in my mouth, and I pulled it out, and it was my stitches. My stitches have all fallen out, but my tongue is still closed. So she must have used some glue. She told me the stitches would dissolve, but I didn't think they would dissolve in one day. I know the stitches have already fallen out. So I'm going to call her in the morning, but I think it'll be okay because there's no gaping wound. It's closed. She must have used some super glue because it was bleeding when she did it, when she stitched me up because she cut the dead skin off. Anyway, back to this. Enough of that. I'm not going to worry about that right now. So we want sparkle dazzle, and I've got to be able to turn my book around as I write this. So let's see where we want to start. I'm going to start right here. Sparkle dazzle. Twinkle glee. Twinkie glee. I got to keep turning. You're going to be mesmerized and my hypnotized. You're going to go and find the glitter. Go and add glitter. Add glitter to your art. Find more glitter. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Okay, glee. Beth is covered. This is fun. Beth is covered in glitter. Glitter. Well, I said I put well, I got Twinkie instead of twinkle. I can make the I into an L. I made it a twinkle. You got it, Cheryl. I got it. Twinkle. Beth is covered in glitter, covering the butterflies. I got it, Cheryl. I'm sure you all won't take off for misspelled words. Wee, wee, wee. She is the glitter queen. I know. They might want a Twinkie. They might want a, yeah, I know what you mean. All that glitters, shines, shines, and shines, and shines, and shines, and shines. Okay. Oh, I love it, guys. I absolutely love it. This is my favorite one. We're moving and grooving tonight. Woohoo! Okay, guys. What else? What else? Is that good? And what I have to do in with my book, uh, as far as my tabs go, I'm going to have to do put the tabs on and then write them all at once, so that I can get them, I can get them all right on because I'm gonna write butterflies on here. And see, I got to do these pages back here. And I'll probably have to look at each page, decide what I want to put on the tab. But that's okay. That's just a little job that I can do in my spare time. So we've got the tab, we've got the butterflies, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get me some black. I can put some butterflies in over here with my with this inky things. Here's a butterfly. And have it over here. Since I have it out, I might as well do it. Yeah, I got my tabs from Teresa. She gave me my tabs. I got a bunch of tabs. And I've got some real pretty big 2-3 inch butterflies over here in my drawers. Stamps. I've got some real nice ones. I guess I need to get them out. All right, guys, looky there. Okay, put the butterfly down. Walk away from the butterfly. Good job. Let me sign it. With the correct date and year. Okay, guys. Look at that. I love it. It's my favorite. So let's see now. It does. It looks very cheerful. I love it. And on this page, I want to take and cut out these bunnies again out of the napkin and glue them on top of these bunnies to make them pop out. Thank you, Cheryl. So I'm going to do that now. I've got some wax paper. This is dry. It's just a little bit glittery. So I'm just going to put this right here. And I want to fix this bunny, these two bunnies. Project repair. I get excited. Mm-hmm. Let's cut this out. It's this one and this one together to make this one. And I think what I'll do is put a little bit of gesso down or white paint. I've got a little bit of white paint left. And I'm going to white this out so that when I glue the bunny on top, it'll show up better. I should have put a little bit of white down, but didn't think about it at the time. I didn't realize it was going to be like that. So I'm going to actually paint over this bunny. And while that's drying, I will fussy cut the other ones out. Mm-hmm. And this napkin was from Nancy. Nancy, wannabe artsy Nancy. She's one of our groupies. Like that. Goody, 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 goody. Just like her. Oh, goody, goody, goody. It's Easter. Okay, Teresa's out of. Oh, she finished it. Okay, I'll look at it in a second. She finished her bunny. Okay. Or butterfly, rather. She finished her butterflies. Now I'm just going to take. There she is. Ooh. She got something shiny going on there. What did you use? Did you have glitter, nail polish, or something else?
One, all three colors. Okay. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I surely did. Thank you. Bye. Can y'all see mine is sparkling too?
Yes.
This is Paint Along with Beth today. 3/31/2020. I went a little rogue with my butterfly because there's supposed to be three, a blue one, a yellow one, and a large pink one. But on my page, there's only one. So I painted the one, all three colors. Okay. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I surely did. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Teresa.
Can y'all?
Thank you, Teresa. That was good. You going to start videoing now? You going to video with me? That is so good. Okay, I smeared the glue around. And now I'm going to put my new napkin on top of the same picture. And it's going to show up better now. And now I'm going to match this one up. And I'm going to get some thinner glue. I was using tacky glue a minute ago, but now I'm going to go with some real thin glue. This is glue wall. It's a little bit thinner. Mix it with a little bit of water. And go over my napkin to get it to lay down. Well, thanks for painting along with me, Teresa. I appreciate that. And I know some of the other girls like to do things. Or you might do it later. That's okay. We're all together regardless. That's the main thing. We're together. So I'm gluing it down. So I can see these much better than the other ones. So whenever you're layering napkins, it's a good to know if there's a picture involved. I got the background, but if the background you put something on top of that, you need to put a little bit of white paint or black paint behind it. So I gotta let that dry now. See, I did put nail polish on my Easter eggs, and now that it's dry, I just need to highlight them. So I will. I'll get my marker out and go around these eggs. Then you can see them better. So you can see that much better. Okay, I want to go over this again. I don't know why, but I just want to. I just want to do it. It looks like the United States with Florida being on the Y. Okay, I've had too much fun. Too much glitter, too much nail polish. This is great. This has got to dry now. Let me get this dry. So, guys, I'm going to jump off early tonight and rest my tongue. And I might take some pain pills. No, we had enough glitter. You want to do a happy page? Okay, I'll do a happy page. After these two bunnies dry, not tonight, I will go over them in black too. They need to be outlined in black. I just so happen to have a gesso page. I think I need to rest my tongue. I have a sharp tooth over there, and it kind of aggravates it. And I might have to go to the dentist to get that sharp tooth sanded down. But we did some really awesome stuff tonight. We did both of these pages. This was my happy page. This is my happy page over here. We'll keep this as the happy page tonight. Yeah, I will. I will call tomorrow. So anyway, I've got to put a piece of wax paper on this side now. So guys, I am going to quit for tonight, and I'll be back on Thursday. Okay, this is Tuesday. So I was really, really super pleased at my favorite pages right here. So you guys have a good evening and have a good day tomorrow. And don't let anything get you down. If you have to, go paint a butterfly. Yes. And if you need me, you can give me a message. So thanks everyone for hanging out with me. And thanks, Glenda, for coming in. I'm so glad to see you. And I was so glad to see Nettie. Hadn't seen her for a while. And Teresa, hadn't seen her for a while. So it was good to see some old new friends. And of course, I always like all my regulars. So I'm going to say good night, and I will see you on Thursday. So good night. This is awesome. I love it. I'll take pictures of it and post them real quick. So much fun. So much fun. Okay, guys, good night. I got pictures.